Welcome back. The community of KwaNdebele is expected to march to their local municipality today. The community has been struggling with erratic water provision, sometimes going for weeks without clean, drinkable water. It has now been over 2 weeks since the community has been relying on tankers. They say that they are tired of temporary solutions. For more on this, let's now bring in our reporter, Ofentse Setimo. Ofentse, very good morning to you. Thank you so much for joining us. Where exactly are you and what's happening? Has the march started yet?
Thank you very much, Simpiwe. We're actually coming to you from Dr. J.S. Moroka local municipality, which is the place where the marchers are actually going to come and gather here to list their grievances. It's been actually 2 weeks since they haven't had any water at all. So they had to rely on good Samaritan neighbors that have tankers or that actually have boreholes in order to get access to water. We're going to speak to the municipality later, but right now I'm joined by one of the community members actually spearheading the march to list their grievances. His name is George Tukwana. Thank you so much for your time, Brother George. If you can just explain the situation that the residents are in. I heard you say that it's been 2 weeks since you last had water running from your taps.
Is it true? Here in Dr. J.S. Moroka, we've got a scarcity of water. We agree that at the national level there's a water crisis, but here in Dr. J.S. Moroka, we've got a problem of water. Now we are using sewers here, but we don't have water for the whole of 3 weeks, not 2 weeks, for the whole of 3 weeks. We started to fight this last year in August, trying to talk to the municipality, but at the time the municipality was with an administrator under section 139 1B. Instead of replying to us how we are going to get the water or how we are going to access water, he go to court and interdict all the leaders of the community who were coming here. So the problem is now that the leaders of the public here, they don't have an access to this municipality, so they do as they like. So unfortunately enough, we don't have even truck tankers that can deliver this water. But surprisingly, on Monday when we were here to tell them that we want to demonstrate to this municipality, the very same Monday the truck started to run. So the question is, where does this truck get water? And it's a clean water. On the other side, the municipality tell us that doesn't have water, and then there's a breakage of pipes, breakage of valve, stealing of water, cables of electricity. So that's a problem, because if you tell us now that there's an electricity theft, but tomorrow you've got water, where did you get this water?
Yes, and I understand that during the KwaNdebele homeland times, the Loskop Dam used to provide most of KwaNdebele with water, but that has been diverted. Have you ever tried to suggest that they go back to the way things were during previous times?
If I can say to you, if we get the right people who can listen to the community or who can listen to the people who are come up with an opinion, the water problem is going to be a history to us. Let me go back to the homeland of KwaNdebele. Yes, water is coming from Leskop, but there's a stopper in Marble Hall here. They said Mtombo. It's not coming from Leskop Dam. In Mtombo, that dam is supplying the whole of Ephraim Mohale and Dr. J.S. Moroka. So we're having 2 pipes that were running water to our water purification in Kamel Refir. So by last year, a year before last, in 2019, there was a budget about 4 to 10 million that the construction will come and all the damages then be renovated, and do the bus pipe be renovated too, so that people they can get water. But since then, the amount of that pipe every time it's escalated too high. I don't know who charged here. And then that pipe, they've put a person, I don't know whether the person knows the place or not, but he goes there and breaks the pipe, and then that's why we've got a problem. There's a leakage everywhere. Then this thing, it tells you that this job has been given to the person who is competent to do this.
And we're so sorry to interject that we only have a limited time. We also understand there are accusations that there are tankers that are actually selling the water to the residents while they get the water from those disconnected pipes which used to provide water to this area. How true are these claims?
Those claims are true because we started this by August because we saw that during the COVID-19. The municipality doesn't have water. We do understand if you don't, there's no running water, but the communication of the municipality, they must tell the public that what's happening. They don't even tell us. Instead, you see these trucks who are selling water, and then they've got the clean water. So the question is, where did they get water? The municipality on their side says there's no water. So it's unfortunately, we are suffering, the community is suffering through the expense of the elements of corruption.
Thank you very much. That's one of the community leaders, George Tukwana, actually saying that corruption is the main ingredient for what is transpiring here after the community has spent around 3 weeks without access to water, depending on good Samaritans that have bought boreholes. And with that, it's back to studio.
All right, Ofentse, thank you so much for joining us. We'll be touching base with you a little later on to get a feel and a sense of how those protest marches are going on. Ofentse Setimo there is speaking to us live from the JS Moroka local municipality in KwaNdebele.